Good day, champions. Today's video is on why are expectations versus agreement bad in a relationship. Close your eyes for a minute and imagine this. You have no disappointments in life, no resentment. You feel a great weight lifted off of your shoulders, making you feel light, free, and a sense of peace. Delicious, isn't it? You can have this in your life by having relationships that move you away from expectations to agreements. When we live in a world of expectation, we on our own assume. We on our own expect. We anticipate. We hope. We believe without any proof or prior communication or agreement with another person that certain things will or should happen. We become used to having relationships that expect certain behaviors, certain standards. We anticipate certain levels of performance and results. We even believe we should get certain feelings or emotions met by family, friends, or work colleagues. Hence, you expect your significant other to make you feel loved, appreciated, and for them to contribute to the household. For example, you also expect your children to make you feel proud, go to school and get good grades. You expect respect from your work colleagues and also for them to do their job, right? If you are spending your time and energies expecting from others without clear communication or having agreements in place, this leads to problems of frustration, of worry, of resentment, anger, dissatisfaction because of the unmet expectation that you will inevitably encounter. You are expecting one thing, A, but you're getting another, B. So there's a mismatch here. This is because there was no clarity, clear expectation and agreement on what was expected. It is very important then in relationships to move away from unfounded expectations to agreements. This way, the stress of if another person will live up to expectation is eliminated, avoiding conflict in relationships. This is also how to stop constant arguing in relationships caused by unmet expectations. I have to give credit here to a great coach called Steve Chandler for making the idea of agreement versus expectations in relationships well known. So why are expectations without agreement bad in a relationship? Think of the last time you had an argument, got frustrated with either a child, a partner, or a co-worker. When you think through to what happened, you often find out that it was due to unmet expectations on your side or on both sides. You expected or anticipated A, but you got B. So as you think about that particular argument or frustration, what was or were your expectations? Then what happened? What did you anticipate, believe, or assume would happen? That didn't happen. Did you clearly communicate your expectation and then work together to reach an agreement? Or was the expectation one-sided, not clearly communicated or agreed upon, so resulted in the argument, disagreement, reprimand, or unhappiness? Note that with one-sided expectations, the other person is not in the loop. What were the chances of them meeting your expectation when you were on different pages? Low, right? Also, people generally don't like it when you expect things from them. This is because the expectation often feels like an imposition, that the relationship is one-sided. In some cases, it may feel like a winner and loser type of relationship. However, when we agree on things instead, when you work together so that you move the relationship from being one-sided to clear communication that enables a two-way agreement, you collaborate, you work together on what needs to be done, how is to be done, when it is to be done, and who is to do what. Nothing is left to chance or assumed. And this helps to ensure that the needs of both sides are brought to light, considered, and a way to meet them are agreed upon. If this is done in good faith by both parties, then egos, disappointment, blame, and resentment are eliminated. So, what is an agreement? An agreement is a joint arrangement, an understanding, a promise known or accepted by both parties. An agreement takes things from being one-sided, me or them, to us, two-sided, a unified front. Can you see how this is a great conflict resolution technique for relationships of all kinds? The truth is, the expectations we have causes certain patterns of thoughts, feelings, and emotions, as well as actions or behaviors. So if what is expected of us causes negative patterns of thoughts, leading to negative feelings and emotions of unfairness, annoyance, blame, disappointment, or resentment, for example, then our actions and behaviors towards the other party or situation will also be negative, resulting in conflict, arguments, misunderstandings, harsh words, or even fighting. Parents with high expectations of their children, for example, if these expectations are one-sided only on the parent's side and not mutual, you see this resulting in negative pressures, stress, disobedience, even fear of the parent. There can be a loss of motivation if the parent is not aware of this and continues to push their high expectations. This could lead to the detriment of the child, leading to self-sabotage where the child fails on purpose. Distrust, the child may not feel like they're good enough for the parent, or even a sense of abandonment because there is that mismatch. On the other hand, when there is clear communication and mutual agreement is reached on what is best for the child, positive results and feelings of support, motivation, empowerment, encouragement, trust, safety, love, and connection are created. And this is the same for romantic as well as work-related relationships too. So you see, it is so important to have mutually beneficial arrangements in all your relationships. Get it right with your agreement so that cooperation takes place for results to happen as agreed by both parties. When both parties are part of the plan or the promise or understanding of an agreement, there is high accountability on both sides for seeing the result through. Also, when we freely agree to something, we are much more likely to do it. Hence the saying, your word is your bond. As I discussed in step 5 of the video, never do this to your partner. To further solidify the agreement, after you have reached a mutually beneficial agreement, simply ask the other party, can you or will you agree to, and then you state what has been agreed upon. Then wait for them to respond favorably. So champions, I hope through this video you've put to rest the question, are expectations good or bad? Now that you understand why expectations are bad for your relationships, as it often leaves you feeling frustrated or upset as the victim of unmet needs, you will move towards gaining agreements instead, to take ownership and actually get the positive results of harmonious, productive, and thriving relationships that you want in your life. Thanks for watching, champions. If you've liked this video, kindly hit the like button and share it so that others may also benefit from it. Subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified every time I release a new video.